Jason Smith says he was in the wrong when at age 18 he got caught carrying marijuana and a concealed legal gun in his car. This crime led him to becoming a felon and being ineligible to vote.
That's right.
I was not an adult, and for a mistake that I made at that age to put this scarlet letter around my neck for the rest of my life, it makes me a second-class citizen.
Kentucky is one of 3 states in the U.S. to practice permanent disenfranchisement. This means that a felon loses his rights to vote, regardless of having served his full sentence.
Kentucky to be so far behind on the fact of, not being progressive enough to understand that you have to reintegrate these people back into society.
Soon after serving his probation, Smith wanted to vote.
I don't care if we were voting on the color of the streets, just to be able to participate in a whole, like society accepts me again, like they're not judging me on what I did 13 years ago.
A legal process not at all simple for a former felon in Kentucky. Voting rights can only be restored with an application to the governor requesting an executive pardon, and then the governor will decide whether to restore their rights to vote or not.
I believe everybody deserves a chance to change, and I believe there just should be a nice, rigorous process where a person is able to reintegrate themselves into society.
In May of 2011, Jason got his pardon, and soon after he went to vote for the first time.
For that very moment, and excuse my language, but that was the best high I have ever felt.
National polling finds that 80% of respondents believe that people who have served their entire sentence and who are reinstated into society should have their right to vote. Since 2006, 4 state constitutional amendments were proposed. Each measure was unsuccessful.
Now, House Bill 70 is not asking the House of Representatives and the Senate to make this decision. All House Bill 70 is doing is saying, hey, will you allow the great state of Kentucky, the people, to make this decision?
Some people think that the Republican-run Senate is apprehensive about restoring voting rights to over 186,000 in Kentucky. Should it change voting dynamics in Kentucky?
Can you imagine if you were running for public office and the Commonwealth attorney in your area was like, this guy is soft on crime? The type of effect that would have on your campaign would be extremely negative.
A U of L study found that votes of former felons actually do not significantly alter the outcomes of elections one way or another. This is Isabel Rosales for UK Student News Network.